Well, still on the budget debate, the National Security Minister addressed some of the issues affecting Defense Force officers who are charged with protecting the country's borders. LaDon Davis has that story.
After nearly 4 decades of existence, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force continues to be challenged when it comes to effectively guarding the nation's borders from illegal drugs, human trafficking, the unaccustomed shipment of goods, poaching, and illegal migration. Minister of National Security, the Honorable Marvin Dame, says the Coral Harbor base sustained extensive damage from last year's Hurricane Matthew, and the delay in repairs has adversely affected the recruitment, training, and staff of Marines for the new vessels and bases under the Sandy Bottom project. While on his visit to the Defense Force base earlier this month, James said one of the biggest concerns by officers is a lack of leadership, which he says crippled the morale of the force.
We will institute term limits for the Commodore and Deputy Commodore of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. For the first time in the history of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, an officer was appointed as acting Commodore. He acted for 2 years before the previous administration decided to confirm him 48 hours before he voted in the advance poll. Mr. Deputy Speaker, imagine a military organization. Imagine for 1 second a military organization without a confirmed leader for 2 years. This is unheard of. Such an arrangement, no doubt, has had an adverse effect on the operation and morale of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. One of the common complaints that I received was the poor quality and in some cases the insufficiency of food on vessels during deployment at sea. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I have requested that this matter be looked into immediately.
Additionally, Mr. James also gave an update on the completion of the multi-million-dollar Sandy Bottom project.
We will ensure that the Sandy Bottom project is fully completed, including upgrades to Gun Point Ragged Island, the construction of additional quay walls, and accommodations to house Defense Force personnel, an aircraft hangar, and a mechanical workshop. Similar upgrades will also continue in Matthew Town, Inagua, with expansions of the port to accommodate Defense Force, larger commercial and pleasure vessels. The construction of a mechanical workshop in the Defense Force to provide maintenance support for its vessels that will be deployed at Matthew Town, Inagua. Tentative completion dates for civil works: Ragged Island, June 2017, Inagua, July 2017, Coral Harbor, September 2017.
And to ensure that the Defense Force remains a viable force, Mr. Dane says the RBDF Rangers program will continue to play a pivotal role in the growth and development of our future leaders and Marines.
This summer, the Rangers will conduct its second officers training course, showcasing qualified cadets from the 5 districts islands here in New Providence. Additionally, Mr. Deputy Speaker, individuals between the ages of 16 and 18 wishing to join the Royal Bahamas Defense Force will be engaged in a mock training exercise which will immerse their participants in the rigors of new entry training.
LaDon Davis, ZNS Network News.